Hey everybody, Mr. Regan here, and today we're going to be taking what we did when we isolated the number of days that we can use in our different treatments for our malaria drug treatments, and we're going to transition now to a different variable. We're going to be looking at this dose size that we can apply within our treatments to see how our treatment affects the criteria when we change it from a low dose to a high dose or something in between. So, in the next set of tests, we're going to be looking at how to isolate the dose size within our drug tests and how to record the cause and effect of these tests in the next set of tasks themselves. So, when you get to the next set of tasks, you're going to be isolating our different drugs again, drug A, B, and C, but we're going to be focusing on the size of the dose that we give to our different treatment tests. And we're going to have that for test one, for test two, and test three. So when we go in, we're going to be going through the same set of directions, going to our malaria testing log, going to the isolated variable test in the bottom, and then we're going to be looking to complete the different tests for the size variation test one here to start. So when we're looking at our home page here, we'll go to the very bottom. There's that tab, isolated variable test that we see here. And now we're looking for dose size variation number 1, 2, and 3. And if you notice, our treatments have different dose sizes. We start with all low. We then have something in between with some low, some high, and then we have all high. And we're noticing that we've isolated this variable by keeping the number of days the same. So in other words, we're keeping it at 4 tests, or 4 days for our tests. And we're keeping the drug the same. So we're sticking with drug A, but we're just changing the size of A. We're going to do this for A. We're going to do the same test for B and C so that we can see the results and how changing the dose size affects our test results. So in other words, how does it affect our resistance levels? How does it affect our population? How does it affect our costs? And how does it affect our side effects? So remember, as you're completing our different treatments, lowercase means small dose, uppercase means high dose. When you're done, you'll obviously screenshot your 3 tests, tests 1, 2, and 3, with all of your different variations, along with your observations at the bottom. Now, you'll do that test 1 in your task number 12. You'll do test 2 for task number 13. Task 14 has your third test with drug C. And then same thing at the very end, like we've done before, you're going to look at analyzing what happened with the isolated dose treatment. So which of our treatments had the best outcome when it comes to keeping the cost low, minimizing side effects, and minimizing resistance? So for drug A, did the low dose keep it the cheapest? Did the medium dose keep it the cheapest? Or did the high dose keep it the cheapest? For drug A, did having the low dose minimize the patient side effect the best, medium or high? And then did low, medium, or high have the best effect on the resistance? You'll do that for your 3 tests. Tell me what's the best overall. And that's where we're going to kind of wrap up our isolated tests for today before we do one final reflection. So that's how we isolate the dose size within our drug tests and how to record the cause and effect of these tests within the next set of tasks. If you have questions, need clarification, or just want to walk through it, let me know. Reach out. Otherwise, good luck.